Oh my goodness, thank you for sweeping, Scarlett. You're cleaning up my area. I appreciate that. So we're back again Monday. Of course, you got to start off your morning by sweeping your bay out. So I just sweep the inside. Now Scarlett wants to sweep the rest, so let her go ahead and jam that out. Gordo got his sick new oil cap on this bad boy here. Look at that, dude. Look at. Oh man, that is tight. That I honestly think it added 15.
Yeah, it might be 15.
Yeah, 15 horsepower. I mean, it's Venom Racing, so it's old school. It's tight. It's sick, dude.
Sick.
That's epic, honestly. And we could probably cut ourselves on that too. That's awesome. Even better.
Try to take it off too fast.
Yeah, dude. Even better. So we're gonna go ahead and get the alternator off of that K-Series Civic today, get that down and get that tested, and then get this LS one, or get this B21 figured out and all finished up so she's a runner again. All right, so we got to figure this one out, but first, this here red Integra out here, it went home and then the alternator died on him, I guess. The battery died, and well, the battery light came on and I guess it wasn't charging or something, so we got to go ahead and look at the alternator, maybe change it out. And he doesn't like the way the starter sounds. We didn't ever change his starter, it's his starter, but he doesn't like how it sounds, so we're gonna go ahead and just get the starter tested or change the starter so it'll sound like a normal starter, because it does kind of have a weird like before it starts cranking up. So we'll go ahead and take care of that for him. All right, so this guy, we can tell it's got good grounds and everything. We're gonna go ahead, Gordo already pulled the starter out, so we're gonna go ahead and get the starter tested, make sure it's not shorting everything out in the power system there.
We did the oil change. Doesn't seem too bad, but it's definitely thinner. There's definitely a little fuel in it from being rich from fouled spark plugs. Working on getting this alternator out right now. Have it tested.
Yep. Awesome, so I have these alternators out being tested right now. This one was definitely bad. Thanks for the comment, guys. I definitely had a hunch that it was just the alternator shorting out and not the system itself, so it was. So we got his pulley here, the K-tune pulley, and then a new alternator here. They tested it, made sure it worked before they sent it back out to us. So we're gonna go ahead and swap this guy out, and then it'll be awesome. I was so close.
That'd be
Guys.
so mean.
Guys, I was really close.
Yeah?
Yeah, there it is. I got it.
Super cross.
I just gotta put that little nut thing that goes on the this little guy right here. I'll put this guy on there.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go through here. We're gonna slurp that up real good. Alright, so we just got the alternator all tightened up, power wires all figured out, and I figured out the kit. So the kit actually goes from the starter to the alternator and then the alternator all the way around, and that's why it's only got one long wire and two short wires, because there's a short wire for there to the battery, and then for there to the battery, and then from the starter to the alternator. So it all connects through the alternator, but everything's got power. And then we found one more ground left over, just laying in the valve over here, so we'll go ahead and get this guy hooked up, and so it'll have another ground to ground it out. But this alternator here should work. It's all tightened up, the belt's all tight, so shouldn't have any problems there.
Sweet.
Get back to this Integra. Do alternator that too.
I guess.
Oh.
I'll try.
Here I come.
I can barely reach. Yes, go straight up, straight up, straight up.
I gotta spin it, Gordo.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it just looked like it would hit the perfect part.
Yeah, it looks, man, but you gotta like spin it through.
Maybe just a little love tap with the enticement stick. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. I'll hold it while you crawl out.
Oh, I crawl out? What do you mean?
Oh, I guess you're not crawling out. You need to, I forgot you do need to line it up down there.
And then you gotta stick the top bolt in there, and I gotta stick the bottom one in here.
Well, I have the bottom one right here for you. Yeah, oh, right here. Sorry.
Alright, I couldn't see your hand.
That was on the other side. And then, wait, I don't see the bolt though. The top bolt.
Bolts, but
those 3 bolts.
is one?
No, there's just there's a nut up here,
And the nut should be for it.
but I don't see a bolt. Hand me one of those.
It's like there's no. It's like a stud. It's flat on the end. It's got like a square edge.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Well, there was a big one up here, but that was for the bottom one, Brennan. That I already gave him. I'm not seeing a regular one now. Yeah. It's Gonzi boy.
Really? You want to just sit down? That's what it was.
I guess.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Where's my 14 nut though?
14 nut?
Is it a gun?
No.
There's only one nut?
Yeah. Well, there's another one, but it's the old one for the terminal. The little one, 10. Yeah. Yeah. How's that tension on there, Shane? Does that feel alright?
A little tighter? Yeah, right there. That's good. I remember those.
Alright.
Leave the mullet and all. Yeah.
A mullet?
The exhaust.
Oh. What?
Solenoid.
Solenoid? That's how people say it with accents.
Solenoid.
Solenoid. Linoleum. You ever seen the solenoid? No, I saw the solenoid. See, that's what I always thought. I thought it was spelled solenoid, like CY, for the longest time. You know what I mean, man?
Ignition solenoid.
Like CY, cylinder, solenoid, you know?
Right.
That's what I thought it was spelled for so long. Did you know that, Sean?
What?
I thought solenoid was spelled like cylinder for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Oh, you fine.
You know who else is funny?
Gordos.
Gordos funny.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're coming in here and looking at this deadhead, and this deadhead is just super corroded. You want to hold this for me, Gordo?
Yeah.
We were able to get this guy out. Sean was able to squeeze her out of here, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at all that corrosion in there. So we're not getting good connection at all. So it looks like these pins are all the same pins as our 2000 plugs. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might just do them all. I'll take all those pins out and just repin those. And then I have a bunch of other deadheads. I'll just swap the deadhead out, get rid of this one because it's all beat, and we'll get clean stuff going on here, and we're gonna pop our main relay and make sure it's not all corroded like this as well, because this is totally our issue. All our injectors travel through this. As for all these darn wiring gremlins really bringing down the mood, we're gonna liven things up. We need some Civic in our life. So we fired the EF up. We're gonna bleed the coolant and then bring her inside and strap her down so we can tune her later this week and get this thing ripping again. Jamie wants me to just start completely over. We were really trying to get the drivability to work, and I kind of messed with the ripping it a lot. So it's been messed with too much. The tune's kind of just gone now. It runs still, like it's idling there, but I mean, we can't rip it. Like, we could drive it and it drives smooth, it drives nice, it doesn't buck all crazy, and that's what Gordo wanted. But the second we floor it, it goes so darn rich, and everything I do to fix the richness of it, ripping it, takes away all our drivability. So Jamie said start over. Really, he said after I get the injectors, everything set up, get it to idle, and then really bring it in from there, you know, kind of work our way into everything. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of start over, since they're gonna be gone for a while. They're gonna be gone, I mean, Freedom 500 is this weekend, so they're gonna be gone for at least a week and a half. So I got time to just fool around with this and do some other things possibly if I can. So I'm gonna try and get all these cars busted out that I got going on, and get some other little stuff busted out for myself as well, so I can keep my motivation and my morale rolling. Because sometimes working on other stuff for other people that aren't always the nicest is hard. So gotta get this one started, and then go ahead and get this red hatchback here all sorted out. Look at the little bunny, he's all scared. We're gonna be scared, little guy. But we gotta get this red hatch all sorted out, and then the red Integra in there started up. And I still haven't figured out the darn gremlin of this thing. I've searched all the fuses, I metered all the fuses, I swapped the main relay, I plugged a different ECU in, I have done virtually, I mean, everything but put another engine back in it. No, I haven't done everything, but I mean, I haven't swapped relays under here yet, but I checked all the fuses under here, I checked all the fuses under there, I swapped out the main relay, I looked at all my jumper wires, all of them are still connected, all of them are still good. So I'm really kind of stumped on that, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. We're gonna figure out what's going on there, and we're gonna have some fun here. Think she's about ready, boss. We need some idle duty in her.
Yeah.
169?
Yeah.
Oh, we're almost there. We were almost there.
Almost.
Damn it, Bobby. 190, the thermostat opens. Factory.
190.
Factory. That's what I was told.
I feel like mine's stuck open because the bottom hose is already on.
Oh, it is?
Did you light it?
Then you might have aftermarket one. They make aftermarket one. Someone might have swapped it already.
Alright.
Maybe that's why we stay cold so good. So man. Alright, so we're in here on the dyno. We're gonna go ahead and talk her back a little bit, strap her down. We gotta pull it back just a fuzz, but that's alright. We know how to straighten her back out.
Really? It's back on the dyno. Yep. Damn. Getting her all strapped down. It wasn't filming that whole last part, Shane.
Dude, this camera, man. Oh, not the cameraman, but the cameraman.
Yeah.
Bad.
This thing looks good.
It's already on yellow?
On.
Action.
Yes.
How's it going? Welcome back. So, we're back in the seat we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out though, Gordo. Like we always do.
We'll figure it out.
Jamie says we need to restart though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and pull this tune and our old tune. Just swap over the injector dead times to make that easy. I don't know if I'm on the right parameter over here in the digital output. Well, I don't even have it on. So yeah, it should be reading right? Yeah, so I'd watch that one. died on the laptop. We gotta get to my dad's, he's got a charger with like a bunch of different ends on it at the house, so we gotta charge it at the house. Cause Jamie's laptop uses the same one, so he's got the charger there. But we just died. So I saved, I uploaded. We'll have to do a poll later and see where things are at. But that's it for today. So heck yeah. What did we make for today though? What, 407?
409 was the most, yeah.
Dang.
Not too bad for just restarting like
Yeah,
that.
it's got that fat spot, so it's just trying to.
It's definitely a fat spot.
Okay. A fat spot?
Yeah, it goes to like 9s right before we crack beats up.
I know what it means.
You hunt. All right, so we got this guy pretty much ready to go. Got to get the water tube back in there, and then should have the short, everything figured out. The alternator is back in it. Alternator, everything's back in this guy, but this thing is just something else. I got to go ahead and get a new deadhead plug for it, and then repin the whole entire deadhead plug because it's all corroded and just toast, man. All right, so things are all kind of in, put away. Gordos car, we're trying to get things figured out and, you know, sorted out so we can be driving that thing. Because why be driving the daily to work when the race car drives great, you know? So we're gonna get that thing sorted out so we can just start cruising that thing in. Because, I mean, it's got an oil pressure gauge, it's got a wideband, it's got all the things so we can watch it and make sure it's good. I'm not professional, I'm not a tuner, and we're working on that. We're all learning things, and I mean, I've tuned it enough to make it run. I've had some help, way less help with this tune than any other tune we've ever done. I mean, the single cam, they pretty much guided us through it, and then this one, they just, you know, they were like, here's the dead times, and we've been rolling. You know, most of the time we mess with it, they're not even here. So I mean, we've just been rolling with it and seeing how things go. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below,
And have the bell on.
so get them dingers, dog. You guys have a good day. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out.